Okay. Hello again there, YouTube fans. This is the Real Creepy Dogman here. I'm back. But this is not a normal episode or even a double episode. This is a triple episode. So that means the Real Creepy Dogman worked 3 times as hard for all YouTube fans and all you diehard Real Creepy Dogman fans from around the world. It is November the 29th of 2021. Time is now 3:32 a.m. We're back to do this non-live episode of the Building Abraham Lincoln for all the fans. I must apologize again. Like I said, we had technical difficulties we had problems with the video. Plus, I didn't have any internet. That also made a problem. So let's get into finishing the doll. As you can see, I have removed the broken item of the broken head, and we have reattached the new head. I'm using a new thread. It's a little bit thicker than the old. I'm just hoping that I can make it work. It's just a tad bit thicker than the old one, so I have to carefully do it right. So this is a little bit more stronger than the old one. And what you want to do is, I'm using a bigger needle, so if you're squeamish on the needles, I understand that, but in order to get this body to work perfectly, it has to go through completely perfectly. And I must make sure it goes to the right angle to go out the body in order to fit the body. Because in doing so, this part has to go through the body. And it must make it travel to the body. And I'm really going to have to go under to get to the body. So like I said, if you're squeamish at this time watching this video, I understand. But I have to reattach the head on the body, and I'm going to have to bring this part probably underneath and go a different direction than the original body part was on here. Alright, I'm going to have problems getting it through, I guess. I'm going to have to try. Find out what the hole is. Not easy to push it through. Let's see how they got the hole here, but I got to shove it through one of these holes. I just gotta get through the hole. Here we go. And I got it. Got it indeed. Carefully pull it through. It's not easy to pull through. If you have sweaty hands like I do, you gotta make sure you wipe them off. Not, you have to find something you can pull it off with. I'll use this paper. Would be helpful, maybe. And if not, I'll probably just use my shirt. Daggone it. Okay, just have to give a few minutes for me to pull it through. I'll get it though. If I can get it through this, you had to give me a few minutes. It's not an easy pull through. Alright. It's not easy to push it through. I can promise you that. Alright. If I had a pair of pliers, it might be workable. The cameraman wants to try. Go right ahead, cameraman. You hit.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's not close.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a problem. It is a big needle. I don't want to break the needle. Lord knows if you break the needle, I can't use the needle again. Well, let's see. Let's try it this way. Give me a second. I think I may have it. I may have it. Just give me a minute. I think we may have it. It's just a trick. Just to get it through. It's like harpooning a whale. Harpooning the whale! Alright. Oops. Yeah, well, just gotta give me a few minutes. This is a trick. How many minutes are we at now, Mr. Cameraman?
4.
Huh?
4.
Well, then if I can't pull that through, we're gonna have problems. Alright, well, if I could push it through without putting a hole in them, you'll be alright. I do put a hole through them, I'll have to probably reseal it. I mean, I'll have to probably go back and just reseal the hole. Okay. It's coming through, but I can't push it through well. It's one of the toughest needles I've ever seen. Cameraman having a good laugh over there, I can see. Cameraman, that's okay. I can see where you're coming from. Okay, I see it. It's coming. It's coming. And it's just, when you have sweaty hands, it's kind of hard to do it. There we go. Sorry it took so long. It's not a very easy task. You gotta make sure also it doesn't get tangled, because eventually this material will get tangled. And if it does get tangled, the man's losing his head already. Bad enough his head was broken, and now he's losing his head. Alright. I kind of feel sorry for him. He already lost his head once, now he's losing his head again. Well, that's what happens when you have to use something new. Alright. What you want to do is simply give it a tug to make sure it's tight. You don't want to make sure it's loose when you push it through the body. Now, for the next end, we're going to have to run it through a different way. We're going to do it the opposite, but we want to go under and over in a different angle. I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to simply bring it this way. And then I'm going to have to go through this way, and then bring it through the other way. It should be a very difficult task to do. So, I'll have to bring it a certain way. It's a little bit more difficult to do. And the cameraman can tell me how much mini minutes we got.
7.
Okay, I can live if it's 12 minutes. Well, we don't want to go over 12 minutes. That's nice. And take the man's clothes too. So we don't want to take the man's clothes with it. See, that's a bad thing. You don't want to take the man's clothes with it and lose the clothes. So that's not good. Alright. Alright. You're going to make sure that the head is perfectly down tight on there. And to make sure it doesn't come off. And you have to make sure that it is perfectly tight on the body. Because if it comes off, then you gotta start all over again. I'll fix all over again. Who knows how long that will take to fix. Alright. And the next part is that you want to run it the other way. If this takes any longer, we may have to do another video, and I don't like doing that for all the fans. But we'll do what we have to do to survive. So how was the other part done this way? Was it run through the other end? Or do you remember? What do you mean you don't know?
I think it was run through the back the same that you just did in the front.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll just say it's probably the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Ouch. That's alright. I stuck myself. Oh. There's nothing I can do about that. Having a good laugh. He's having a good laugh over here. Cameraman can't laugh it up. Laugh it up, Mr. Cameraman. All right. Well, you understand that it takes time to do this type of stuff.
Mm.
All right. All right. Well, I don't think I did a bad job, and I did get myself good. It's all right though. All right. Well, how many minutes we have now?
10.
Okay, then I'll say it. This video takes too long. We'll probably make another video. All right. Just do this. Just go ahead and stop the video, and we'll come back to it again. I'll come back to the conclusion once we get it on.